The music is not in the notes, but in the silence in between. Isn't that quote so profound? I mean, just so heavy on the soul. This quote, it's by a guy named Mozart or a guy named Debussy. Now, I know I'm butchering that and I'm probably getting it wrong, but man, Debussy just feels so right. Once again, the music is not in the notes, but in the silence in between. How are all of you hot weenuses and cool vages doing today? I think about this quote all the time, even though I don't know who it's really by. Mozart or Debussy, however you say his name. I Googled it and people seem to be arguing and trying to figure out what's going on. But more importantly, this quote to me means a lot. And I'm not just saying that because I played trombone in school for many years. It has been a while since I played, so I'm a little rusty trombone. To think about the silence between the note playing, I compare that to life and the struggles that we go through. You might be OCD and you just overthink everything. I know I do, and it gives me anxiety. Every situation, I'm always overthinking it, but even worse, the negative things, I am just fixated on them. All the bad things that have happened to me in my life, all the bad things that I think are gonna happen in every situation, I'm always so fixed on the negative that I don't enjoy the positive as much when it does happen, and it doesn't impact me as much. When you compare the silence in between the notes of music, I think that's what the negativity is in life between the good stuff that happens. Silence, death. Music, life. They go together. That's deep, and I just made it up on the fly. But it's true. Nobody wants to think about death. No one wants to talk about it. Not a lot of people I know, because every time I bring it up, people freak the fuck out. So if you love music, you like silence. Because what makes music great? It's the silence in between. When I go a long day of not listening to music at all, I lose my mind. When I finally put them jams on and I watch a little bit of Nickelodeon, you know, Nick at Night, that music just feels so fresh, so clean, and I love it. Negative things are gonna happen, and I'm trying to learn how to not focus on them so much and how to not let them weigh me down, but at the same time to appreciate the negative stuff, to appreciate the barriers and the problems that come in life. I think that if you don't have that silence in the music, or if you don't have those problems in your life, then you're not gonna make a lot of change, more than likely. I know the biggest changes I've made in my life for the better were from horrible things that have happened, but I'm so glad they did because I learned so much about myself and I grew after those moments. Another example would be this quarantine bullshit. I think this was a huge silence in everybody's music. A lot of people were being vocal about it online, or other friends that I've talked to on the phone or whatever. Nobody liked being trapped at home. It was a shitty situation, huge problem, huge silence in the music of life. I know a lot of people that took the opportunity to learn things online, to meditate, to grow as people. Some of those people may never have grown in the way that they did during this negative part of their life if they didn't have this quarantine happen. And that's it. I just wanted to remind you that you can't have music without silence. You can't have amazing things happen in your life, and that's all that happens. We all know that. So whatever journey you're on, I'm right there with you, learning to appreciate the silence so I can enjoy the music of life a little bit more. Much love.